The boys are officially back in school because summer break is over and we are racing in Zandvoort. It's lights out and away we go for episode 116 of the Eden Asphalt podcast. All right. It kind of snuck up on me, to be honest. The end of summer break, I thought the first couple of weeks, I was like, this is going by pretty slow. And then 2 days, it felt like in a blink of an eye, we are actually currently racing.
They've been on vacation for 3 weeks. I've been on vacation for 2 weeks. So a little bit of some scaries on this side of the
Could you
podcast.
imagine yourself just running into that after just messing around for the last 2 weeks like they have?
Yeah, dude, that sounds like a lot of fun. I feel for these guys, but yeah, we'll get as soon as the lights out, we'll get back into it. We'll feel good. But
Dude,
some
yeah,
scary.
they're athletes. I mean, they just
Yeah.
can power through like that. That's incredible.
I'm technically
Uh,
two since I've been on break. So
yeah, but like you're still on break.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's athlete that just likes to party.
I'm like more of an athlete because I have more of a break.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back though at any time.
Yeah, I've been ready. Stay ready.
All right. Well, on this episode of the podcast, we have our Grand Preview, our gambling paddock, country fun facts, and then our race predictions. So going straight into our Grand Preview of Zandvoort at the Dutch Grand Prix. Um, Pretty historic track. First one happened in 1952. It's a very pretty track, so close to the beach. I think there's a typical thing with just the wind coming off the water. So a lot of drivers really struggle with this. Overall, 72 laps, 4.6 kilometers a lap, or 2.65 miles. A lot of the drivers, the current drivers, call this really quick, pretty insane, crazy, and then old school. So they've just talked about how exciting they are for this. A lot of drivers really enjoy this. It's just a very difficult track for them, but obviously Max probably going to be the most excited for this because the orange smoke just kind of shooing up everywhere, basically. I mean, this is his home track, so he's probably going to come out and absolutely dominate. But just overall, I think vibes are pretty high for all the drivers coming off spring break, summer break coming into this race. It does swoop and flow, kind of like the sand dunes, like we said, kind of right by them, almost like a roller coaster feel. They did modernize it recently by actually creating increasing the banking angle at Tarzan Corner up to 18 degrees. So this is kind of that famous corner that you see all the media people come. They'll drop a Trisket, see it rolls. This time around, I saw a bunch of marbles that they threw
Saw that.
flying down there, and then whatever one the furthest one that landed in the bank wins. So yeah, it's just a constant thing. We had, I think it was who was it that was just rolling down, kind of just put his arms out and just
Yeah.
rolled down. I think it was Will Buxton actually that did that. So just kind of a fun area that it's a lot of G forces. So about 4 to 5 Gs for like a good 15 seconds. This banking is just a long banking. So drivers could struggle with that. A lot of rookie drivers really struggle with this because it's just not something that kind of like duration, that kind of stress on them. Something that really haven't seen before. And then blind spots, skinny, steep banks. So it's just, like we said, very difficult drive for a lot of these people. Probably going to see some hard compound tires just because of a lot of the just duress that they put on the cars. On weather, it is going to be raining,
Shocker.
most likely. I think there's about a 75% chance of storms. So along with that difficult drive, we're going to throw in some rain on there. So look for some craziness to ensue.
Yeah, I feel like definitely more than half of the races that we've had, like the race weekend has had rain. So I feel
Mhm.
like I'm pretty used to it at this point, but bring it on. Make it entertaining.
Yeah, a piece of cake for these guys now. Global warming, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
All right, that does it for our ground preview. On to our gambling paddock. All right, Ian. I'm happy to go first. I did take a decent look at what was available out there. I didn't find a whole lot. The only things going on right now is allowing me to look at is qualifying. So I did have to do some really sick, probably get my computer a virus looks on what was available. I found one. I don't like it. Alonso, Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Sainz, Lance Stroll, Verstappen to finish in the points plus 400.
Okay, so how many?
Eight,
Six?
eight
Six?
of the 10.
Eight of
Eight.
the 10?
Yeah, dude. This is just a deal that I couldn't find anything else to work with.
What's the odds on that sucker?
Plus 400. So I have 80%. I have to get all those guys in out of a 10. That's
Can you
easy,
say, can
especially
you,
Lance Stroll.
yeah, can you say
It's
them
basically
again?
all the good teams minus McLaren. Alonso, Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Sainz, Lance Verstappen.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going with right now. So I already know that I'm gonna lose 1 unit this weekend. There's no way. There's just no way.
And that's your only gamble?
Yeah, dude, I don't want to fucking put more money on this weekend. I couldn't find anything else. If I'm stretching for this, I'm not putting any more money. It was that or minus 450 for a max win.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love it.
Thanks. Thanks.
If you remember last race that we had before summer break, I made up the most ground that I ever have after
Hmm.
digging myself a pretty deep hole. And so my initial thought was come in red hot, we're blazing, we're keeping the momentum. But then I realized it's probably not a lot of momentum after 3 weeks. So I'm going about as chalk as you can possibly get. Double unit special on a Verstappen win at his home race, minus 400. Looking for a big half unit
Uh,
continuation there.
I saw 450 a couple times.
I'm looking at MGM right now. Or no, not MGM. I do 450. Fine. Dude, 450, but make it a triple unit special. How about
You're a
that?
sick freak, dude. You're
I'm
a sick freak.
I'm an animal.
Oh my gosh. All right, dude. Whatever. All right, just to update everyone here. I have 563 points, dollars on the season, and Ian has 342. I'm guessing Ian's gonna make some ground, and I am gonna drop. This is ridiculous. All right, moving on to our country fun facts.
Would you like to go
All right,
first for facts?
sure.
That was
All
not
right, I'm gonna go.
enthusiastic. I don't know how fun these facts are going to be based on.
They're not gonna be that good. I'll tell you what. All right, a third of the Netherlands is under sea level. I don't know if you saw that. That was pretty cool.
That is
Shore
funny.
kings stay away from the Netherlands. Dutchmen are the world's tallest people. You don't want to be around them. You know, you're gonna lose your shot with the ladies. Hey-ho. Carrots are orange because of the Netherlands. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah,
Because
apparently
of the
this.
Netherlands? That's the
Yeah, dude. They were
okay.
like, dude, my boys, and they're like, change colors now. There was a king or something back in like the 10th century that was figured out like proper bleeding of carrots, like how to have carrots bleed, and it changed them to this one color. Everyone thought it was pretty rad, and then started just doing that because I think typically carrots were like white and purple and yellow, and then they started doing this, and then everyone was like, "This is sick. Let's do orange carrots."
Interesting.
Yeah. They created gin as well, not the carrots.
Gin. Like
The Netherlands people, the
oh,
Dutch.
good for
All
them.
right, so I threw in four in there. Get a little fucking extra sprinkle.
Salt Bay.
You like that?
My fun facts are Netherlands. Many people, and by many people I mean me, call it the music capital of the world. A couple of very popular EDM artists like Tiesto, Armin van Buuren, Martin Garrix, Hardwell, Afrojack, Dimitri Vegas, like Mike, Nicky Romero, Oliver Heldens, and Don Diablo.
Whoa,
Name a few. Pretty,
whoa,
yeah, not too
that's
shabby.
a lot, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, music capital of the world. Also, number two, you mentioned that they're tall. A 2021 study determined that Netherlands has the highest level of fitness in the world based off of hours per week exercising. I also down this like kind of same rabbit hole here. I saw that in 2015, 6 years before this study, they had the first drone delivered hamburger back in 2015.
Oh, fun.
So I know causation doesn't always mean correlation, but it does sound like America should take note and see if you want
Yeah.
your people fit, deliver them hamburgers with drones.
Exactly. That it's a correlation right there.
I mean, it's seems like a no-brainer to me. My third country fun fact: the International Court of Justice, the ICJ, and the International Criminal Court, the ICC, are located in Netherlands. Do you know what that is?
I no.
Okay, neither did I. This morning I learned that it's essentially like the court for people who aren't going to be held to, or like put in court in their respective countries for horrendous atrocities that they commit to their people. So think like warlords that use child
Mm,
soldiers, genocide, just some really great
the big
horror.
bugaboos.
Yeah, little bugaboos is a great way to put it.
Yeah.
If you really want to ruin your day, I suggest you do what I did this morning and look up what are most popular ICC court cases on Google. Very nice crash course into the latest and greatest and most extreme African genocides that have
Mm.
taken place over the last 25 years. So,
I heard they were gonna send Epstein out there as well, but too late, dude.
yeah, I don't think
Bastard.
yeah. If only he was around to be able to.
Yeah, we would have taken him to this court,
I wonder if
shown him around.
when we post these social clips, if Instagram is picking out like certain words that they're like, yeah, absolutely not. Are we going to show
Yeah,
this?
we can't do that. We all I heard is Epstein genocide and attack.
Anyway, so yeah, I say two fun facts and one fact.
Fact, if something happened there, this is true.
All
All
right.
right, that does it for Catch Your Fun Facts. Following it off with our race predictions. Would you like me to start? I don't remember.
I don't remember who goes first either. I know that you're beating me by 10 points, 23-13. Oh, you go ahead and start. Winner gets ball. That's what they say in basketball.
Yeah, yeah. After summer break, that's what we always say.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna click this. Bang. I'm gonna go with Crash for DNF. Charles Leclerc. He has an ear infection. Also downforce problems for Ferrari has been an issue, so that's a real bummer. Winner Max. Last place. I'm gonna go with Liam Lawson. I know the two news stories that we want to talk about. Danny Ricciardo broke his wrist. I don't know. He is DNF for the foreseeable future. So Liam Lawson, the rookie coming in to replace him, he is going to definitely come in last, or he will DNF. So that's a Matthew Marco guarantee. Boop. Then I'm going to go with Alex Albon is driver of the day, douche of the day, Kevin Magnussen, wildcard prediction, Williams top 6, fastest lap, Max, pole, Norris. How many cars don't finish? 4.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure that we don't have any overlapping here. The only one we had was pole, so that's good. So Crash DNF, give me Liam Lawson. Winner, give me Lando Norris taking his maiden win here in Max's home turf. What a smack in the face that would be. Last place, give me Logan Sargent. I know Liam Lawson's going to be doing about one practice round and then going into qualifying before his race, and that's all the time he'll get in that Formula One car this weekend before the race. But give me Logan Sargent all the same. Driver of the day, Liam Lawson. I feel like if he passes like two people who are just like back markers who are having engine troubles or something, they're going to be like, oh, he's arrived.
What a legend.
The future of Formula One.
Danny's nervous for his seat.
Yeah. Douche of the day, give me Max Verstappen getting too cocky on his home turf. Wildcard prediction, give me Liam Lawson in the points. Why not? Let's get in early. Get in on the ground floor. Fastest lap, Lando Norris. Pole position, Oscar Piastri. Yes, I did take a McLaren driver for winner, fastest lap, and pole. And 3 cars not finishing to round out those race predictions.
All right. Just to let you know, we are in the middle of quals right now. Logan Sargent just crashed out in Q3.
Well, that's a
So he
bummer.
will be starting 10 for sure if he starts. But it was a pretty gnarly crash.
So what are you saying that a
I
last
mean,
place
if he's
isn't gonna
starting
happen?
from, yeah, that might be harder, but he might not have a car to drive.
Yeah, dude. Then you have to change some gear units and shove them all the way back to the grid.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
you got to go back. Sorry, buddy.
yeah. All right. Well, that's everything. Nice little quick. It was a quick little warm up for the second half of the season. This was fun.
Yeah, we need to. If we came out just scrambling, and I think we connected very well for the scramble.
Yeah, good stuff. All right. That's everything, everybody. Enjoy the orange smoke that you're going to see a lot of this weekend. Enjoy the commentators that are talking about that orange smoke. And let's enjoy another great Max Verstappen win. Let's make the most of it.
Woohoo! Yay!
All right. See you, assholes.
Yeah. So
Hey, thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
I used to say I lived my life a quarter mile at a time. And I think that's why we were brothers. Because you did too.